Welcome to another Moz Play video. This is Moz Mojito, and today we're going to be getting into a open world survival countdown style game, and this is going to be the pilot episode. We're playing Serum. Let's get to it.
Hello? Adam?
Hi, sweetheart. I'm already at the airport. We'll leave any minute now.
Did they at least tell you where you're going?
You won't believe it. We're going to the corporate lab on Madamus. I'll call you when I'm there. Hug Chris for me. Bye.
I'm worried about you. Everybody knows that a tester's work is dangerous. You shouldn't have taken this job.
Come on, sweetheart. I'll be all right. Besides, we don't have much of a choice. This is the only way to earn some cash for Chris's treatment. Hi there, champ.
Daddy! I played soccer today. I even scored a goal.
Fantastic. It's a shame I couldn't see it.
When are you coming back?
Soon, son. Soon.
I can't wait to see you again.
I know, sweetheart. Me too. Fortunately, I'm leaving today, right after the surgery.
Surgery? Something's wrong?
No, everything's fine. They need to replace my timer. That's all. Don't worry. I'll be home tomorrow.
Where am I?
Alright, so we are taking on the role of Adam, as you can see from that little video cutscene. And he has plugs in the arm. Kind of reminds me of Ark, but obviously he is a tester based on his recordings. And it looks like this is one of the things he's testing, the serum. And it seems like whoever was there, looks like her timer has went to 0, therefore they have died, and bugs have pretty much taken over the body. Looks like Steve Brown was also a tester based on his name tag. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the serum and give you some instructions on how to use it. Now, I played this game for a little bit. I didn't play it too long, but I have a general idea of how it goes. So this is my early on when I first started playing this game. You'll see me make a lot of rookie mistakes. Like, for instance, I didn't know how to actually use the serum. The serum actually has 2 sub menus because each of the 3 menus are basically top level menus, and they have another menu underneath. So that's how I figured out how to do the serum. So this in turn reset my clock, and now my arm timer says I have a good fresh 6 minutes before it starts going red again, and I end up like Steve Brown there. So this is going to give us lore for the story, and this voice will guide us through what we need to do next.
I hope it works. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Hello, Richard.
Who are you? Identify yourself.
Adam Stewart, Serum Tester ID 1XC027.
Where's Steve?
He's dead.
Damn it.
So unfortunately, this game is first person. There's no third person option, but this at least gives you an idea what kind of world they're living in right now. Very green and toxic and hazy, but this is what you'll see everywhere.
Oh, fuck!
What happened?
My arms! Something strange is happening to them.
You are experiencing the first symptoms of the infection.
What infection?
I don't have time to explain. Look around. The central node building should be nearby. Can you see it?
Yes, it's in front of me.
Good. Inside, you'll find a device with a yellow DNA symbol. It's an absorber. You'll need to connect it to your timer. This way you'll cleanse your organism.
But
Stop wasting your time. Do as I say. Then use the radio to call me back.
So this will be your base of operations starting off.
think that's the
All
thing he was
these
talking
different workbenches in here do different things, craft different materials. Absorber is what you would use to suck out some of the building up poison. As you can see in the bottom left, there's like a purple bar, red bar, yellow bar. So you want to use that absorber to eliminate as much of the toxins as you can to give you a little bit more time on your timer. As you can see, the purple bar went away.
all right. So what should I do?
First of all, take this serum regularly. It'll protect you from the blight.
Where can I find it?
You'll need to produce it yourself.
How?
3 aspects are its most important ingredients. You'll find them in everything that lives. Unfortunately, that's not all. You'll need plants or even animals as well. Steve had his formula. Find it and gather the ingredients. Then use the device that should be right next to the absorber. It's a fabricator that converts organic matter into purified serum.
Okay, so we're going to take over Steve's space here because he obviously doesn't need it anymore. And Richard had to hurry up and get off because I think he's doing something that's a little bit illegal, or maybe the guys he worked for don't want him doing what he's doing, helping you out. We got a generator here. We can charge that bad boy up to power our workbenches. You will find different sources of fuel as you go out into the world and play, but this is what's going to keep all your workbenches powered. This is a workbench not yet available right here, but this is how you can craft some items eventually in the future. As you go out in the world, you'll find a ton of raw resources, and you'll bring that back to make different things. Steve notes will be posted everywhere. You have here a notebook where it's almost kind of like a codex, where it shows you all the things you've discovered, whether it's Steve's notes or just reminders of the items that you found as you're going out through the world, and even like some little tutorial sections. Kind of tells you the creatures, the plants you've run into, and kind of gives you a recap of all the things you've learned on screen via the tutorial. So we're going to explore the base a little bit. Our objective is to find Steve's notes so that we can learn how to make serum and keep ourselves alive before the clock goes red on our arm. You can grow things in this game. So this is the blacklight area where Steve was growing the plants that he needed to make different things on his workbench, to include materials that will help him make serum. So this over here is your hydroponic plot area where you can actually put different seeds in or different plants in, and those will grow up nice and tall so that you don't have to go out in the world too often to find these different herbs. But you just have to constantly keep them planted. Takes a bit of time for them to grow, about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the plant, but you can keep coming down here and getting some fresh herbs, especially any excess that you find as you're out in the world exploring. We're still looking for Steve's notes so that we can make some serum. All right, so checking out my clock, I got 2 minutes. Now, when you are in the base, your timer does pause, so you don't have to worry about that. It's when you're out in the world, that's when that clock starts ticking down. These are different zones of the base. You can actually, if you have the right materials, you can level up those different zones and add to them. But right now, we're still kind of exploring the base. So this is a expandable, upgradable base, but it's something that you're going to start off using. I have not, in my time playing this game, discovered another base, although you do get access to other worlds, other biomes, other maps. So we're going to keep it going. All right, so we found Steve's recipe. Now we can actually make some serum to keep ourselves alive. There's the ingredients right there on the screen. So now when we're out in the world, as long as we're picking those ingredients and bringing them back to the workbench fabricator, we can go ahead and keep cranking out some serum so that our timer doesn't go to 0. But looking at Steve's living space, at least you have a place where you can lay down, you can sleep. He has quite a few things that he had going on over here. Notes everywhere, but at least you kind of see what him and Richard was working on. As you explore the world, you will find these generators as long as you power them up. These generators open up doors in the world or tram stations. This will allow you to go to different parts of the map. But for now, in the early parts, they're not really useful because the first door that you open won't require
I already
a
have some of the
generator.
ingredients. What happened? Why did you hang up back then?
Corporate security started to track us. I managed to jam their signal, but next time I may not be so lucky. We need to keep talking to a minimum.
Sure, you're the boss.
Questions?
What is this place, Richard? Where am I?
It's Ground Zero, an area contaminated with a mutagen. This is where all the cable car lines cross each other. The central node building will be your home for a while now. You better learn as much as you can about the layout and the equipment of the rooms. When you're ready, use the radio to call me. I'll tell you what to do next.
Okay, so as you see here, they have like a brewing system. You combining different things will give you different results. You can start with kind of like the basic results, but if you mix with different herbs, you will get different results. As you can see on the right side, it tells you what those results are and how many of the different ingredients you would need in order to get that. Whatever is highlighted white is what you're currently working on right now, but that is pretty much how the fabricator works. It's a lot of trial and error with the fabricator over time. You'll pretty much figure it out. You have a couple vials of serum that we were able to crank out. But you can also make all kind of other things here. Some things you can make on a fabricator, some things you have to actually go to the workbench to make. But all these things, these different resources, random resources you find in the world, will be used at some point as an ingredient for something else.
Finally.
So the handheld scanner will help us find ingredients a lot easier as we're going around. Things will highlight or at least give you a little blip on the navigation screen for the scanner to give you an idea the right direction to move if you're looking for certain resources. As you can see on my little mini map, they are actually on my screen, have like meter indicators, 20, 25. If I walk in that direction, that will tell me where the resources are, and they will also show up on the screen as little circles. So as long as you go over there and search around, you'll be able to find certain resources. You can change the scanner to look for different things, I believe, but I mainly go around just kind of keep pinging the area until I find as many recipe items as I need. Okay, so we got quite a few of those blue and lighter blue ingredients. We're going to use all that stuff to help us make more serum so we can survive longer. But I think at this point we've been giving it a good amount of time run. We're going to go ahead and put a bookmark in the video. Come back Continue to explore this green serum based world and continue to use Steve's old base as a headquarters as we upgrade it. So as usual, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. And we will see you in the next video.